This video will contain spoilers for Spider-Man Far From Home. If you have not seen the movie yet, then you are advised to click off this video. You have been warned. So anyone who has read the comics knew that Mysterio was always a villain and that he would eventually betray Spider-Man. But the shenanigans of Far From Home were quite different from the usual comic scenario. Nevertheless, I quite enjoyed this movie. However, the end credits were a big WTF moment for everyone. Well, one of the biggest surprises for people was the return of everyone's favorite J.K. Simmons in the character of J. Jonah Jameson. In the end credit, he hails Mysterio as a hero and turns the public on Spider-Man in a typical comic book fashion. Moreover, Mysterio succeeds in ruining the name of Spider-Man by his clever holographic tactics. Now we don't know if he's actually dead or he faked his death, but one thing he did manage to do successfully was to reveal the identity of Spider-Man to the general public. Everyone now knows that Peter Parker is indeed the Spider-Man. Now this storyline of Spider-Man's identity reveal has been done in the comics previously during the Civil War II storyline. But for the context of the MCU, I think this reveal could have been done later on, since I feel that Spider-Man is still quite young. Thus all of this reminds me of perhaps the most hated comic storyline of all time, Spider-Man One More Day. It was a horrible comic. It was genuinely horrible. Where due to the events of Spider-Man's identity reveal, Aunt May is shot, and in order to save her life, Peter and his then wife Mary Jane decide to strike a deal with none other than the demon Mephisto. It would save Aunt May's life and subsequently erase everyone's memories about Spider-Man's identity reveal in Civil War II. But in return, they had to give up their marriage. This was perhaps one of the worst comic book storylines of all time, as it essentially made years of good storytelling non-canon. However, the MCU is known to take weird comic concepts and work well with them in the movies. So what if the MCU tried to do something similar to this storyline in the future movies? In my opinion, since Mephisto is not a part of the MCU yet, and even if he was there, it won't make much sense. But the Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange, could possibly come to the aid of young Parker instead of the demon. Peter is basically the protege of Tony, so storyline wise it would make a lot of sense if Doctor Strange chose to help Peter out. Moreover, he's worked with Peter before while encountering with the Mad Titan Thanos. Doctor Strange even died alongside Spider-Man and got revived with him. And now that Tony's gone, Peter has stepped up, or at least is trying to fill the shoes of Tony. In a scenario like this, even Fury could potentially approach Doctor Strange for Peter's help. He could use his mystic powers to remove the memories of people about Peter's identity. Of course, other shenanigans can be added to this, but Marvel should learn from their mistake and keep Peter and MJ's relationship untouched by the magic somehow. In my opinion, this could be a great storyline and would help to develop both the characters and also make way for Phase 4's crazy cosmic stuff. Okay, so this was my opinion. Do you agree or disagree with this? What are your thoughts to this? Mention them in the comment section below. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more. This is WonderYC and I'll see you soon in the next video.